Hello, and I am live on top of a spinning globe. It's been a week, as I promised. I'm shockingly sticking to like a schedule. It's like been a while since I've managed to. Um, we're playing Papa's Pizzeria today because I said I would try to 100% this game, like as a stream thing, and I don't know if we'll get there because I am prone to giving up, I think is what you would call it professionally. But like I'm doing it now, so like enjoy while you have it. Let's go. I think there is like I do enjoy doing these every week because I know exactly when like I saw you last and like what to say because it's been a week. Um so I think my top one update, weirdly enough, is if you guys didn't catch it, I'm currently enrolled in non-formal education, and you go there once a week for 4 hours, and eventually you graduate. Um, the problem is, well, it's not the problem, like, but it's like this week I went. There's a uniform you wear. It's a white shirt with a black skirt, and I wore it inside out, and I like didn't realize it because it was like a black skirt with like the seam not that visible. So I didn't notice it while I was getting ready. Walked out, didn't realize it up until I was like, in the middle of class. And then at that point, it's kind of awkward to do anything about it. So officially, I went outside for like 5 hours with, with a skirt that's inside out. I don't think anyone else notices. But like, even if they did, I don't think they would have said anything, so I wouldn't have known regardless. Anyway, I would be like thinking about that now, lying awake at night, so great update to my life. I don't remember what else. Not me just saying that after saying that, now I know more what to update you guys on. Because I think truthfully, I don't do much. I feel like these days is a good thing. I kind of am. I used to be more, but kind of always am anxious about doing too little, as you tend to be when you're me. But like, I've been doing fine just doing the bare minimum for the most part. It's comfortable in recent times. Three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3. Also, note that I did include getting like a perfect day on my list of things to get 100%, even though it's not technically included. I did do that off screen, and I don't, because it doesn't really matter, but I just did. Like, now you're not gonna believe me. Because if like, there's no way to prove it, I don't think. You don't get, like, an achievement for it, which is kind of fucked up. You'd think there would be an achievement for something like that, considering there is an achievement for, like, dressing your staff in the same clothes as you in a different color. You would think you would, like, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, not you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I gotta have these moments of logging in because if I mess up an order, I would want to start the day over again. I don't want that. I mean, obviously, but like, Also, Chad isn't on screen again. I've been doing that. I think it's just like a load off my back, because a lot of the time Chad will be blocking game UI or something. I know that you can just use an overlay, but I am trapped in my bubble and unwilling to change, as I am often. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This game gets like really fast paced later in the game, and I just gotta remember that like I have a lot of furniture going on, so my waiting score will probably be fine. I just gotta like calm down a bit. Relax. You will. Yeah, see? I did perfect on that. Just relax a bit. Oh boy. Like the last order arrived so quickly. Maybe that's just like my my mentality. I don't know. I don't know what order I'm on right now because I'll just finish orders. I'm either on 4 or 5 because they're the same order and that messes me up a bit, but oh my god. This gets me really anxious, and I think my least favorite part of the game is when they do that. I start like fucking dude. Okay. Okay, this is order 5. Nice to know. Ah. Let me get into it. I know I'm better at this game. I know I'm better than this. I think I'm just... Whatever. I know I'm better at this game than I'm displaying it right now. And I can't really tell if it's just because I'm streaming, or is it because I haven't played this game in a while? It could be both. I think it's both. But you know. Shifting equal blame is not my forte. I've been cooking a lot recently. Unfortunately. I like cooking. It's fun. I don't like doing the dishes. I don't think majority of people do. But it's like, look, I think the fact that I don't like to wash the dishes is also indicative of my lack of skill doing it. Cause it's not just that, like, you know, I'm not, like, I don't know, I like water-related activities. It's just that I'm not very good at washing the dishes. One, well, you know, cleanly, or, without getting wet, in some ways, of some form. This is gonna be a long stream. Like, not specific. It's because of the game. I think this game is very distracting, like in a way that like I can't really work with it. I can, but like I'll just get slightly tired because when a game distracts you a lot, normally that's a good thing, kind of, because it gives you something to comment on. When this game, it doesn't do that. It's just you have to focus a little bit. God knows. The specials. What's an easy one I can do right now? What's the easiest? They're all like difficult. I'm slowly being ripped apart by this game. Okay. I do try to remember the recipe before going into it, just so I don't have to pull up the menu. Okay, there's 6 of, I think they're cheese. 6 up top, 6 olives down, and then 8 mushrooms. Up, down, mushrooms. We'll see if I get it. Man, a grated oh, I log on cheese. Nice. Parmesan. Okay, Dude, I can't say word. Say words. Hello? Is that a conventional... this game doesn't care about what's conventionally on a pizza. I know that. But do you put Parmesan on like as pizza cheese? Is that a thing they do? Okay. Fellas, mind if I 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can the rest of the stream be like that? 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shut up! I'll get to it. Okay. I like this game. It just goes like. I mean, it makes sense, because later in the game, of course, the pace will quicken. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you know what's funny? I count fully in English normally, just like even in my head. But like, if I like have to do math in my head, it has to be in Thai. Specifically with the multiplication table. Because I remembered it in Thai, right? It's a very like, because it's not problem solving, you're just remembering like the results. And I can't like fathom learning the multiplication table in English ever. That's like the one thing. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 high. Dude, this is a fucked up way to cut up a pizza. I don't know if anyone like does it. I've never seen it. It seems unreasonable of a cut. Cause I get you're doing it for the crustless slice. I just like you're only getting one of the crustless slice anyway, you know? Doesn't feel very efficient. Okay, look, I can like do well if I shut my trap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Medium. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Oh no, the next order is also gonna be a special. Oh no. Wait, am I putting on the right thing? Okay, and then this. Okay, I remember this. This thing. It's up, right? Is it up? Okay, it is up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down another 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 8 mushrooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I get it. I get it. You know, I had another like idea planned for today's stream, but you know, the byproduct of kind of things like true to schedule but not like prepared is that like initially I was planning to do like a gimmick stream. I just couldn't think of a good one or like what game to play with it. So we're just here making pizzas, you know, as you do when you don't have ideas. See, my new strat is just to continue taking orders and then send them all out at once, because maybe I am like underestimating how much waiting score for furniture I have on, like seasonal ones at that. P. It's funny because it's like not funny to anyone else. It wasn't funny to me either until I realized it. 1, 2, 3. Hmm. Okay. There we go. Thank God I checked. Oh, okay, it is. Okay, okay. No, it's not that much. But it is a considerable amount. I feel like I can delay them a bit. Yeah, you're just oh my god. Yeah, I bet, because that's what it's supposed to do. Yay! Uh, Not only is this a unreasonable cut, just like logistically, it's also unreasonable to expect from a worker. This fries my brain. I think it also takes more cut than like, I don't know, a normal pizza. I didn't do the math, it just feels right. What do you think? Yeah! I am valid. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah. Oh, you know what I've been thinking about? Guys, hear me out. Cake? Cake is just gay bread. Right? Like, like, think about it. And like the ultimate of like gay bread, if you will, you put those little like fake dried fruits, those like, you know, those fruit cake bits, and you know, it's a fruit cake. That's like ultra gay bread. You following me? I don't know where I'm coming from. It's if you were to not know of cake but know of bread, and then you get asked if you were to take this food and you were to make it gay, what would you do? What would that mean for you? Obviously, it would be to put sugar in it, to put fruits in it, and to serve it with cream. Anyway, woo, more customers! Sticker, costume. You know how exhausting this is? 2 days into video game? Cause I do kind of want to commit now that I'm this far in. I'm gonna show you in a bit. Look at how many customers I have right now. Like the costume sticker thing. This thing, I need to complete them for all the customers I have. I have one and like almost 2 pages full of them. But like that's like not enough. Like not at all. I didn't even unlock all of them yet. This would be more feasible if I was playing them more in my free time. I think I am. But just like occasionally, you know, just like the normal phase of you kind of getting in and out of like loving a game. Anyway, also I guess his life updates. I bought fuck, what it is called? What is it called? I'm blanking, help. My brain is not working with me. Weights, right? The thing you lift that's heavy. I brought one singular because I really just want to have it around whenever my hands free and just exercise like it's a fidget toy. I don't know if that's a good strat or not, but I don't know. Like I generally go to exercise more while casually going about your life. But it is like kind of weird because I don't know how to like properly lift weights in an office chair in front of my PC. I'll let you know if I ever figure that out. Onion rings as pizza toppings? Now that I think about it, it's probably not like the most controversial. I feel like that's something you could probably find somewhere in America. Mm-mm. Also, I've been making like pizzas myself, just like in real life. I I don't know. I think it's just one of those things where it's like, ah, man, I guess I don't have anything else to eat for dinner. And I guess it doesn't use that much uh dishes. So that's my go-to. Okay. Also, I don't think I've ever tried cornbread. That's the crust we're using, which is also funny. Is that a real thing? I don't know. But it's like my first impression of cornbread wasn't the food. It was the name of a drag queen. And like, you know, I had to like kind of figure it out later what cornbread was because it's not popular over here. At least that I know of. You learn new things all the time, unfortunately. It just reminds me of how, like, not aware I am. This fit is horrendous. Oh, I'm kind of, I feel like the more I look at it, the more it's growing on me. But, like, it doesn't look good genuinely. It just kind of looks like a good bit. You know? Ever look at someone and you go, that's a good bit? Like, comedically. I am at peace with how much, like, nonsense I talk. Because I feel like the alternative of not talking is way worse. It's also because, shockingly enough, if I just let you know what I'm thinking all the time, you just stop being surprised anymore. It's just like, oh yeah, of course, you know? It's just kind of what I do. Ah, the first 100% where I'm not keeping that streak. For my own sanity. Did I make that already? Yeah. Hmm. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. On medium. I'd like to lie and say I'm getting the hang of it. Cause I think tricking yourself kind of works. I feel like I get overwhelmed with this game only if I'm streaming. Cause I did, like, I think yesterday, play it just to get back in the groove. It didn't work, by the way, as you can tell. Nothing ever prepares me for streaming. In, like, a way. Okay. It's, 6 on top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. No, I got it. I got it. Nope, that's the wrong thing on it. I can just take it out early, that's fine. It's just... Come on. We're all waiting. Yeah, there we go. I do kind of like... I do genuinely, this is such a pathetic reason, I do want to go out more so I can have more things to talk about on stream. Cause whenever I watch a stream like by someone else and listen to what like they have to say just like, you know, unprompted out of the blue, it's normally just what they did this week. Just like, oh, this funny thing happened kind of way. And like, oh my god, give me a second, guys. Okay, I'm back. It's fine. Where was I? Oh no. I'm losing it. Where actually was I? Like, order-wise. I could just make new ones, I guess. You know, I've been thinking, I kind of want to play a horror game, like, for stream. Because I feel like, I mean, my choices are limited. I don't know what my options are right now. I didn't really think about it, because, I don't know. I don't think I've ever properly played, like, a horror game on here. Feels like something, like, that I want to get out there just to try it, kind of way. Again, options are really limited, and of the games that I could play, I probably have watched others play it before. It's tricky. Because, like, none of the FNAF games are on the board for me, because I've either played, like, watched other play it, or can't play it myself at all. Um, all the first-person horror games, which is, like, 80% of them, I can't play. That's a bummer. I think I have like RPG Maker games too, where I technically could play them. I think I either have like privately or just watch others play already. You know, like oh, I played Mad Father. That one I remember playing, and then I just drones out from there because I think I played at least like 4 or 5 just on my own time with like friends. Oh, what a like easy order for a closer. So that's the last order. Weird. Oh, simple. Oh man. I get teeth aches randomly sometimes. Um, like, okay, here's the thing. I don't think anything's wrong, really. Because last time I went to the dentist, it wasn't that long. It was like a few months ago. I also was having like problems back then where I was getting random teeth aches. It wasn't like that bad. But I thought it was maybe something worth addressing, and they were just like, no, there's nothing like wrong at all. I think it's just because like I don't know how to describe it, but my teeth are like too much too like too short. Yeah, my teeth are too short, and that causes problems sometimes. And then it's also wisdom teeth related issues where I don't think mine is a problem right now, and like I assume it's gonna be a problem later, and that makes me anxious because I feel like one of these days these aches are gonna get worse and more consistent. Uh, okay, I guess we keep going. Is there an option to make this game chill a bit? I am like I feel like maybe this is my imagination playing tricks on me. I feel like whenever like this game is on and I'm playing it, I talk faster. I feel like it would make sense, but I don't know if I'm just imagining it. Cause I feel like the words that I meant to say are going out of me like way faster than it would if I were just doing something else. You know? Like if I was telling a story, I feel like, I would still be telling it now. It's just a bit like, damn. Oh, I was like a thing where I still can't really like find a good pace with my drawing and my motivations with it because like I do draw, just like I don't know what's up with it. I can't really finish a piece right now. Like I don't know what it is. At least not a serious one. I haven't I did like silly doodles and post them on Twitter sometimes. I like doing that. It's like a great strat to just like post, like just to draw and post anything is I would just like scroll Twitter for a bit, see like something, a post that I want to interact with, and instead of just interacting with it normally, I would just visually draw it and then quote tweet it. That's fun. I like doing that. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. 4? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a horrendous looking pizza. The Parmesan makes the pizza look so naked, and I can't move past it. It just looks wrong and naked and wrong. I have to remember to send this one out first. Getting like the first and second order like that, where the first order needs to be cooked longer and the second way shorter, is so messed up. I mess it up like frequently. And a lot of the times, I think the orders are like set in stone, at least the first and second ones. You just get the same order, just another go at it. Okay. Am I? Yeah, I'm doing this one. Oh, also, what I've been getting up to, I'm trying to read like books. Y'all know I read a lot, but you know they're quite the soft genre. Like I've been trying to read just like normal books, like words on paper kind of books, preferably not romance. I've been trying to do that. Which like I think mostly has been fine. My problem with it though is that, you know, I think it's a given. I am pirating these books. The problem with that is that like it doesn't when I pirate like, I don't know, a random BL manga, what I do is that I go to the website and then I just click on it and then start reading it. But if I'm on like trying to like pirate like the Hunger Games or something. Wait, that's not the right. Is that the right topping? That is. Okay. If I'm trying to pirate like the Hunger Games or something, like I have to go to the website and then download the PDF of it and go and read it elsewhere. Like I can't just read it on a website. So whenever I like pick up a book, it is like a commitment of sort, you know? I feel like that's hard to get into because my habit with like reading is that I would click on it, see like the first chapter and decide, you know what, I don't want to keep going anymore. Which I think is fine for the most part, but you have to do so much to get to reading like you know, a normal book. I don't know, maybe I'll get used to it. Right now I'm reading Night Bitch, which is from what I'm told a book about a woman that's convinced she's becoming a dog. I don't know, man. That apparently had like a movie adaptation too that everyone hates. I'll get back to you on that, maybe. I don't know if I'll finish it because I have to open. The vehicle I'm reading things through is a very clunky like tablet. You know, an iPad but for Android. It's it's old, so it's very clunky, and like changing like an app to another is so painful that like if I just randomly felt like, oh yeah, I'm gonna continue reading the book I was reading, that takes like 10 seconds just to open the app. I mean, do let me know if there's a like a better alternative to this, because I don't know. Oh, wait, it's just oh, right, okay. Right, this sauce, this cheese. I love um not gonna lie, this game kind of needs to be played in total silence in a dark room, with my mouth wide open, if that makes sense. You know, sometimes I do get like a little bit conscious of like, maybe my devices are just looking through my camera and there's another person on the other side who's just looking at me when I'm not expecting a camera. That's been the thought that's been like jumping out on me every now and again these days. Because it's like, it it's irrational, I think, but it's like, it's possible enough. Realistically, there's nothing much for me to care about. It's like whenever a new like social media or like new tech thing is like getting exposed for spying on you. I mean, like, yeah, like I don't care about cybersecurity because I don't think there's meaningfully what I can do. Like, sure, if you're like a tech guy and like is, committing yourself to a lifestyle of cybersecurity, but like I don't think a regular person should care because there's no way. Your data is getting sold whether you like it or not, and you're just gonna have to live with that. Oh man. Is it bad my arms are tired? It's okay. My arms get tired from playing a video game a lot in a way that like, the mouse and like the way my table is angled with in relation to me and my chair. It's also because I have been lifting weights, but that's, too valid of an excuse for me to pull, I feel like. I'm done already. I don't want to keep going. Maybe sit here for a bit. Let me drink water. I need to drink water. I've been talking too fast. I I wonder if I'd be like a better person if I'm more calm. You know? In what way? I don't know. Generally. Oh my god, that is a lot of you. Quick hits of dopamine, I guess. I'm making progress. Now I'm at 2 full pages, I guess. Of customers. I mean, like, it seems insurmountable, but I'm gonna have to get every achievement anyway. Yay. Wow, 2 full pages and 2 extra people. Use lots of musical furniture so 3 or more customers are dancing in the lobby. I'll do that later. I'm not in the mood to turn my restaurant into a musical number right now. Side note, if dude, any restaurant that is playing music and you decide to like to just boogie bomb it, that shouldn't be a real thing. You shouldn't dance in restaurants and you know that. Especially in a line. Like you're not like you're in a McDonald's. I don't want anyone to dance. Is that so wrong? Anyway, I feel like stretching would help. Because I definitely haven't been streaming long enough to whatever. It's called commitment, ladies. Stretch up. Oh, special delivery. I don't care. There's a story here, and I'll just ignore it. I'm better. Yeah, I'm just better than that. I'm better than you. Cauliflower? Sorry, I wasn't I was not paying attention. Are you sure you want that? An olive? Okay. You walked into a pizza store, said, "I'll have the cauliflower crust with olive oil as a sauce, and then mozzarella cheese. Put onion rings on it. Bell peppers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then some ham, just 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6." No, that's kind of fun. I like counting just in the middle of my mental breakdown. Good morning, how the heck have you been? I've been doing hecking great. I feel like that's a default response I give. I mean, I do mean it, at least now. I feel like I would say I'm doing great regardless. But it would be funny if, like, one day someone comes into chat, asks me how I've been doing, and I start breaking down crying. Like, I don't ever want to be in a mental state where that would happen. But if it did happen, it would be it would be funny. It's like, "Hey, how you doing? I'm not well." Well, why are you people getting olive oil as a pizza sauce and topped with? I know these are randomized No, they're not though. They're not. Isn't like customers have like like customized orders, no? I remember that. Like to an extent it can't be randomized. Or at least it's not likely. This is just what they do. Why are you getting these? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, pause. Let me stretch one more time. My arms hurt. It would be an epic prank to just do that. Oh, I wish. I wish I could just cry on command. I used to go to school with someone who can do that. Dude, that would be such like April Fools would go crazy, dude. You kidding me? I just one day start crying uncontrollably on stream. No one knows why, and I'm just saying nonsense. That would be so funny. If I was just having like regular stream rants while crying, like I just turn on stream and I go, "Cake is just gay bread." Like, man. I low-key think it would be fun only if I was making jokes, because otherwise it'll just be kind of awkward and you guys think I'm in distress. I'm not bothering with that right now. This game is gonna push me over the edge. Cletus. Oh, you do look like a Cletus. Okay. Did I put it correctly? Yeah, I did, right? 8 of these, 8 of those, 8 of all of them. That's actually easier than I thought. Easier than the last one, I'll be fine. I don't need a brain to do this, I just need one arm. I truly do not understand why when you plop down an item, like a topping on a pizza, it makes those sounds. It sounds like a. I'm gonna just hear it again. I can't. I don't know what it sounds like. It doesn't sound like what it would sound like if you put a topping down. This sounds like wet shoes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Oh, that's not the sixth order. Well, there's still time. Hopefully I don't mess it up, like, order-wise. Because I will reset the day. I cannot take losing that hard. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I would like to make like better random noises. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like if you boil down a person to their like, you know, instincts and just force them to talk, they just start making noises. Some people make like Animal Crossing noises. I wanna get there. I wanna do that. Now I'm just kind of like whispering hexes. Oh, right. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man. Peak gameplay. I hate you, Chuck. For no reason, really. Also, it kind of does disturb me that... Wait, who's... Okay, this is this one. It kind of disturbs me that, like, the people of this game can still wear earrings without, ears. And I saw it on Chuck just then, and it, kind of disturbed me. I frankly am scared. This is the right order. I'll be real. I don't think this stream is lasting long. One, just because I'm poorly prepared and didn't realize that, my arms would not be, that well after lifting weights. Because I generally suck at using a mouse for a long time. It's also like on my sleep schedule, I've been sleeping early. I think for the most part. So we're getting like new customer stickers every day, dude. This is awesome. Okay, good enough. What about you? Hmm. Yeah. Refreshing. Uh, I'm never gonna get there. A lot of these achievements that I've, you know, not done yet are just like really monotonous. Hey, yo, you bulking up? Kind of. It's like, generally exercising is good. But with like my structure, I have like kind of wider shoulders and larger arms. And like I'm not exactly pleased with that because It doesn't really look good in like the clothes I like to wear. So the strat I'm going for is if I just bulk up my arms, then I don't have to worry about it looking bad because now it's muscles. You know? Like, sure, I can't really escape from the shape of my arms, but like now it's muscles. So it's a good thing. Good morning, good morning. Dude, I don't. I like streaming at this time because, like, it's because I'm used to it. Genuinely, it's just because I'm used to it. But, like, I like there would be a more convenient time for like you guys that are Westerners who right now are currently experiencing morning time, and I am the opposite. Cause I think way back where I used to do streams like in the morning sometimes, and that like is fine because it appeals to like you guys, and I still kind of am fine with doing that. It's just that like if I stream at a time where I'm not usually, it'll just I don't think you guys would have been there for schedule conflicts maybe Yeah, working out feels good though. Yeah, it pissed me off. Because my dad nags me a lot. He's like, you should exercise more. You should exercise more all the time whenever we talk. And I hated that. I hate just generally being told to exercise all the time. But it's like, it genuinely does make you feel better. And I'm pissed off. Because now they're right. But like, okay. To be fair, I am operating at an unusually fast heart rate, so it is like harder for me to exercise. But I think I'm going at my own pace. I'll get there. Currently, I do some light stretching and then some cardio after work. Been getting back into it with doing airsoft every week too. Dude, that sounds so fun. I would love to have like some schedule to my exercising. You know what it currently is right now? I stretch. Good healthy habits. You must stretch or you will suffer. Stretching, and then mostly every I have ADHD. I would have the urge to stand up and walk around for a bit. That happens all the time. But now, whenever I do that, I force myself to do like a set of exercises before I sat back down. And then, if I'm not doing anything particular with my arms, like I'm just watching a YouTube video, I'll just lift weights at the table. Uh, I guess also Just Dance, the video game, is the only sweat working exercise I have going on because I don't like sweating. I exercise with because people would judge the way I do it and other stuff I don't want to get into. Dude, I get it, I do. I live in a condo, so we have like a built-in gym, and then I don't want to go there. Like I know no one cares because we're just strangers, but it's in a way that the way I was raised, I feel like I'm always being perceived, and I'm not like good with that. But like I think you work with what you have comfort wise, because again, just get in your bedroom, and whenever you have time on any limbs that you have, just move them about. Just get into the habit of moving. I think that's like generally my mindset into it. Cause again, kind of works well with ADHD. Just idly doing weights is good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I hate those grip exercise thing that you squeeze to build hand. Dude, talk about it. I fucking hate those. And it's like, okay, like arm exercises is a range of like pain because like most exercises you do and eventually it'll hurt you. Sometimes that's good, but don't over exercise, whatever. But like with those arm grip thing, it hurts the first time and it hurts forever, and it never gets good for you. In like a it doesn't feel accomplishing. Does that make sense? I don't like it. It hurts. I just found out about it recently, but apparently there is like exercising gums, like it's like chewing gum, but it's for like I guess like your jaw muscles, and that sounds like hell. Because I'd imagine it'd be like really hard and not sweet. Regular chewing gum already wears out really quickly. If I had to just chew on it for my own good, I'll start crying in the middle of like just chewing extra hard gum. I'll start bawling. I got a story. May I please tell it? If you deem it appropriate, sure. I don't mind. Again, the first rule is just like I think like having conversations is fine. I don't need the stream to be centered around me and my uh stories and only the things I say. You can say things just like, you know. Also, someone being named Boomer is really like odd to me. Maybe that's again just me not knowing Western names that well. But it's like someone being named Karen or on whatnot, where the word has another meaning that is like at least like somewhat derogatory. I feel like it'll kind of be hard to live with a name like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because imagine being like a millennial or Gen Z having the name Boomer. Oh my god. Oh no, Gen Alpha is no, because if you were like a kid right now and your name is Boomer, I don't know. Okay, Boomer isn't in like like current slang vocab anymore. But if it's your name, no chance they're gonna pass up the opportunity to make fun of you for it. Hello? I also know that there are more people in chat. Earlier I was talking about how I'm trying to get into like normal books to read. Let me know if you guys have any recommendations. Like preferably not romance related or centric. I hate those. I already read enough in like, comic format. And that's not necessarily what I like either. I just kind of I get attached to BL. This is really shameful of a confession. I feel like my gameplay is getting worse. A steady decline into just being worse at a video game. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde was a fun read for me. Oh, I've kind of heard that the original story was a lot of like misinterpreted, because the popular interpretations of that story is that, they're kind of like I don't know. It's like apparently in the original they're more so like Mr. Hyde was like the evil that was hiding inside of Dr. Jekyll. It wasn't just like evil just cause that's what's inside of Mr. Jekyll. Doctor. Wait, whatever. I'm having a stroke, dude. This is too much to juggle. The gameplay isn't particularly hard. I just find it hard to separate when I'm actually talking about something I want to talk about. Imagine Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde as a BL. It probably exists. I assure you. Like, in some form, right? I don't know if there's a direct adaptation. I personally have not seen that. But, like, self-cess is a thing. I mean, it is a fetish, but it is a thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just so you know, I'll catch up with your longer messages after I'm done with the round. I'm doing my best. See, this is why I kind of don't know how I feel about like 100% in this game for stream specifically. Because I think I'm just not good enough for the balancing game that this is yet. Their BL would go hard. I kind of do agree. Like learning to accept your like I guess your like evil alter ego would be like their thing, right? Maybe. Cause wait, okay, this is the order. Cutting it. This. Oh no, cause okay. I don't know if you guys count this. I think there is one that immediately came to mind that's really similar. I could pull up the name right now after this round. I'll do that in a bit. But it is like not quite that, but like the well, the main love interest is a god that has like three forms in one body, kind of born off of one person. I think they're like with different personalities, but still the same person. But you know, it's three people. It's not Jekyll and Hyde. It's just like not necessarily the evil being a different person. It's just different aspects of him being a different person. Warning, it is very smutty. I mean, a lot of BL. Oh, it was it. Yeah, it was the wrong order, right? Well, here goes. Look, I said that I would reset if I do that. See, here's the problem, right? I'm far in too deep now, and I kind of just want to talk about books right now. Can you leave a message? I'll get this done as fast as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I really like the cheeses that have like patterns to them because it's easier to put toppings on with like a path to follow. If you like Star Wars, then Heir to the Empire, pretty much any book written by Timothy, I don't know how to, Zane is pretty good. I don't know if I like Star Wars because I don't think I remember most of it. Or if I'll be real, like any, um, I every Star Wars movie I've seen with my family and you know, in childhood, and I think I've forgotten most things from childhood, so I think it'll be fun to revisit Star Wars as a franchise. I don't know if I think I was okay with it. I think I'm lukewarm generally, but I'll be down for like any genre. Okay, let's scroll back in chat. Bro, I finally read a BL that wasn't just flop, and the way I jumped out of my seat. Mm, I suppose I don't see. I don't. I'm trying to think if I related to it or not, because I don't think I ever started with fluff. I could be wrong, but like my first like encounter with reading BL um was about the Yakuza. So I don't think I had the most fluff. I will say I do miss fluff a lot. Like in terms of like I assume you're talking about fanfiction specifically, but with like original material BL, fluff has been kind of absent, at least in the popular like zeitgeist. I dude, can we just have like normal depiction of like, you know, homosexual love? Cause right now it is like a lot of like smut and the most dramatic things. I am kind of tired of it, but it's like, you know, I keep up just because. I read for the damn non-existent plot. Yeah, BL with like actually good plot is really rare. I mean, when they do exist, they probably would be like the popular ones, I assume. But like the only thing I can think of right now of like BL with good plot is the summer Hikaru died, but I don't think that's conventional BL really. Oh, updates. Just so you know, I'm double screening chat and the piracy site that I read on. Just so you guys know that you're not important enough for me to give you full attention. I also love Doom Diaoui. Disagree. Hard disagree. There is this wait. There is a tweet I retweeted. Okay. This is about Yuri, but like Toxic Yuri this, Doom Yuri that. Well, what about Happy Yuri? What about it works out in the end, Yuri? That's my general mindset with like just romance media in general, is that I'm a really boring consumer in that I just kind of do just enjoy happy endings and just, you know, not being upset. Because I think most of the time, whenever I read, I'm not in the mindset to want to be upset. Because I read a lot, like passively. And like, I feel like for me to like more dramatic stories that have more like, like doomed or toxic in like a well done way, I'd want to like be actively reading, not passively kind of way. And that's probably not gonna be like in the cards for me. No, the summer. I know it was original. It is BL. It is, but like not in the traditional sense that it isn't a normal depiction of like, it is horror. That's the thing. Is that like it is mainly psychological horror that is centered around gayness. And it's like I think whenever if I read that or watch that, I see it more as an original story that is gay more than a gay story that has good world building. It's more how you look at it. That's like for me. I love horror yaoi too. I think it depends for me. I think I love it when it's like okay. I love it if they balance it well. I think I have a big problem whenever stories don't balance like tonally well. If they try to juggle two genres at once, I think like a slight fumble and I'm instantly frowning. I'm out. I'm frowning. I'm closing my eyes. Like I don't know. This is a out of pocket example, but taking say Has Been Hotel, it is a comedy and a drama for me, but it doesn't balance those two well enough. Sure, in isolation, it is both funny and dramatic, but tonally, it doesn't like balance those two things good enough for me to like enjoy it as much as I want to, kind of way. Sometimes the writing is just doo doo. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. It's like the most like okay. I think with horror specifically, I really love horror, but it is such an easy genre to mess up specifically. Cause like either you go body horror, you go psychological. There is so much landmines you have to dodge. Oh, I like that one Minecraft ARG that's super popular right now. Like the kind of it kind of sucks and how obvious it was. It was just some story someone wrote really took me out of it. Oh, I haven't seen that yet. I'm planning to watch it. It's like is it the no? Because I heard my friend talking about it. I just am trying to connect the dots because I don't exactly know what's going on. Is it the one thing that's like a retelling of like the the Yellow King or whatever it's called? Cause If that's, yeah, that's the one I like was planning to watch. I don't know when I'll get to it. My media consumption is really bad. Tons of hardcore glazing about how protagonist is the most genius and smart player ever. Look, I don't know what's in it yet. I don't know the contents, but that is objectively like a really cringe glaze. I don't know. I feel like calling a character like a character specifically like really smart is something about that specific praise that like that that just makes it funny for me. I don't. We were talking about books, right? Because I now that you mentioned the Minecraft ARG thing, I completely forgot what I was saying like before that. Uh, Horror. Yeah, 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 yeah. Um, horror is like I think the number one landmine that like gets stepped on frustratingly like often is like the edgy side of things where in an attempt to shock you they kind of just make it like edgy, and that's just cringe for me. If you guys know the comic Crossed, that one is like the one I would example in this, where it's like the premise is that there are people called cross where it's like a zombie infection and they got like a cross pattern on their face, and when they become cross they become really violent, really just like, you know, the most violent you'll ever see a human, but they're still sentient. Like they're technically still speaking, they're still walking, they're still able to perform actions a normal human could. They're just really violent. And I think that concept is good. It's like the most terrifying zombie apocalypse ever because these things are human. They just can't be good. But like they just have these like cross like saying slurs all the time. And then just kind of like sexually assaulting every person, animal, and object whenever they're on screen. And that's just like, I feel like it's just like a waste to make them so, like, what's the word? Blunt like that. I feel like it would be scarier if it was more hidden from me in a way. I go off for a bit, my head hurts too much. Oh, good luck. My head, sometimes like I forget I have headache medications. I have a casing of I guess you guys call them Tylenol. I'll just call them Tylenol. And then I put them in like a compartment in like the bedroom and got a headache one day. I forgot I have those. And then I walked down to 7-Eleven to buy another thing of Tylenol. I did that twice now. Like, actually, what the fuck? Who let a person write that? See, here's the thing. Like I don't know that much, so I don't want to like put too much on them. But it's like I'm pretty sure it was a part of like a dare to like write the edgiest thing ever. I don't know how much I believe that or care really. It's like a genre, I guess. Like specifically with written books, I know there's a genre called splatterpunk where it's the most gory, disgusting thing written into a story. A really like famous one is The Playground. That one I've heard a lot about, where it's just the most horrific things you can do to children, just on pages and whatnot. And like, I don't really know how I feel about them. I would I would not touch that, and that's it. If like I think it specifically feels wrong only because there's like a slight possibility that people enjoy it in the wrong way. I think if that possibility were to be gone, I probably would be fine with works that are more, like that. No, also, no, there's no also here. Not anymore. God knows. My lips are just dry. I hate, okay, out of place rant. I hate Vaseline. Like, not the company or anything, I don't think, but like, it's like the texture of it. Just lip balm in general, I don't like. But like, because my lips tend to get dry quite easily, I've been thrown a few Vaseline bottles in my days, especially as like a teen. I just like it just feels wrong, right? You want to get it off of your lips, but then like I don't want to lick it off because I don't want that in my mouth either. I don't want that in my mouth because it smells weird. It tastes like nothing and it's texturally horrible. So I just end up wiping it off with my hands and like what's the point at that point? I can live with my lips being dry. I would not live with Vaseline over my dead body. Anyway, I've read Splatterpunk. I actually didn't have a reaction because it just wasn't written well, and I would like attention where stuff is hidden. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Where like I think a hole in that genre of really violent, gory, disgusting things happening is that it just kind of stopped being anything because sure, I'm getting shocked and it's progressively getting worse and worse, but you need something to like make me stay that's not just like against my will, you know? It's like I don't know how to write a splatterpunk well at that point cuz the point is that there is disgusting horrible stuff happening. But then like I don't know how to write it with like that and then still have an aspect that draws me in like a normal book would. Maybe that's just like a feature, of like yeah, you have to kind of like be held against your will to read it. I went back to normal and started horror, but I hate Spider-Punk for what it is. Yeah, I think yeah, it is one of my least favorite genres. Just like of how it just feels like whenever a splatterpunk thing is written, it feels like the author sat down and was like, okay, what's the most horrible thing that can happen to a person? And that gets tiring for me. There's just not a lot of flexibility there, as opposed to like the main like other genres of horror. Hmm. Also, I hate romance books. I know I've said that already. I think it's pretty like a mild opinion for like people that are not 30-year-old women. No no like offense if you like romance books. Specifically, I'm talking about like, Colleen Hoover or like I don't know if there are like, romance books that I like, say. It's just like I don't think I can feel connection that much in written words. Maybe it's just like kind of me, but it's just a very short time to spend with two people that are, falling in love. I just feel an inherent disconnect with it, and I just kind of can't get into it. I hate romance too. Yeah, I don't. It's also the medium because I think I take like BLGL on comic format. I don't think I would enjoy them in words either. It's just, yeah, I do hate the straight versions way more, but like, I'll think I'll be lukewarm even if they're a queer narrative. There's just something there that like pulls me out of it. I can't tell what. I will say that there is a very annoying like style of covers on romance books. You know what I'm talking about? Like the blobs of colors. Like a very corporate looking like characters that are just like shapes, like flat shapes. You know, like the type of art that like the like official Facebook team would use. I think that's a like the dead giveaway that a book is gonna be horrible. I hate Colleen Hoover. Oh my gosh. I couldn't okay. Like I genuinely do want to read one someday just to feel horrible. But like I don't think I will, but like there's a there's a I don't remember. It's called Layla, I think. Layla was the one where this couple that they're very in love went to a resort thing, and then the girl almost died and then came back, but like the guy wasn't in love with her anymore and he couldn't really figure out why. Like she is fully like not recovered. She like still needs care and he's providing this care, and then he finds out that there is a ghost in the room they're staying at that possesses the girl, and then he starts falling in love with the ghost, and then he would drug his girlfriend so that he could see the ghost more, and then being super dismissive towards her, and then at the end it's revealed that the ghost is the original girlfriend that just died and then got swapped in with another ghost and then forgot her memory, so they're falling in love all over again. Dude, the worst. I read one and wish I had my life back. Dude, have you heard of there's one centered around Wordle? I didn't read it because it sounds stupid. I also don't play Wordle. I guess it just wasn't in the cards for me. But like, I do mess with the idea they're just coming up with ridiculous ideas for romance stories. Cause at this point you just have to come up with new stories, or you just run out of things to write. And that's funny to me. I mean, BLs do that too. Don't get me wrong. They are reaching for new concepts, but like, no. Also, it's a weird point to put as also because I was gonna say I think I'm gonna end stream there because I don't think I can continue playing the game, and like it's okay. I'll do better next week, longer next week. I read one about a turkey, like the animal. Okay, I'll see you next week. Thank you for showing up to the stream. Like, subscribe, and with all that said, signing off.